Hello there, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you like my vibe, I would appreciate your likes and subscribes. Everybody who has, thank you. If you would like a personal reading, you can do that by visiting Scorpiopriestess.com. It is in the description of this video, as well as the link in the bio. I have many different options, and I am running a half-hour FaceTime sale. Just use code OCT22 in the checkout section, in the promo section on my website. You do need to go to book now and book online. If you would like to contact me for the discount, I can schedule you. You can do that as well, but it is easier to just go to book now. If you would like to enter to win $175, holla. You can do that by liking, subscribing, and entering blessing. But Scorpio, if you're doing well for yourself, let's pass this on to our friends and family that could use the extra come up. But everybody is welcome to enter to win a free half-hour FaceTime reading by liking, subscribing, and entering reading. This is the Daily Tarot. I hope everybody is vibing high and living your best Thursday life. This is a timeless reading. Let's get directly into this. I am going live on TikTok at Scorpiopriestess222 at 11 a.m. I will be doing $10 cash apps, depending on how many I have in an hour time period. But I'm a little nervous, y'all, because I've done lives on TikTok before, but I have never done the Cash App thing, and fingers crossed this girl can handle all of it. I don't know. I'm either going to have like not a lot or too many, and I don't know, what's my head from my feet. So send me your prayers here, because I am a little nervous. What passion am I ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passion have you put on the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Today's soul action: write a list of your passions to which you want to give life to right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. If you want something, Scorpio, it is because it wants you, my friend. If there is something that you have been putting to the side, or some project you have been wanting to do but just not finding the time to do it, or life has become just all work, no play, this is your message to do something fun. I just made a wreath, which I haven't made a wreath in years, and I love making wreaths. And I'm starting to work on epoxy tables. And so I've always liked to redo furniture, and that's something that I really enjoy. I set up a little workshop in my basement, and the stuff will be here today. And I have an old in-stand, and I'm going to do like an epoxy pour, where it's like the acrylic with all the swirly colors and whatever. But I don't know how well it's going to turn out. I will send you all a picture if it's not a massacre. But that is something that I enjoy. That is something that makes me feel it's fun. It's stress relief for me to do crafts and things like that. And I'm passionate about it. Maybe there's something that you like. If money is tight, go to the Dollar Tree, buy a dollar canvas and some markers, paint out what you're going through, express yourself in a creative way. Scorpios are very creative. We typically have a really creative part of us that people may not understand. They look at us as a bunch of sex addicts that are running it around out here with trust issues. But as a Scorpio, we typically have we have a lot of creative ideas and can be very creative. I had an angel number download, angel number 616. You may see 616 a lot today. You may have just seen 616 before you watched this reading, before you listened to this video. But to the vibrational energy of the numbers involved, 616 is a sweet sequence that brings together harmony, unity, and the potential change or shifts on the horizon. 616 is a reminder to focus on yourself and your peace, seeking balance where you can, and clearing out anything keeping you stagnant. Scorpio, the divine is asking you to get rid of the things that are no longer serving you. Take the weekend and go through your closet. Take the weekend and get rid of all this old, all the old things that are holding you back. Go through your messages. Get rid of all your texts, voicemails, etc. from a past lover. Get, sage your home. Do things to clear out stagnant energy so you can bring in new things. There is change on the horizon for you, especially if you see angel number 616 today. It is a big message that there is something coming for you. Tell me, Spirit, what is the overall energy for my babies? Education, number 43. Education is an important part of your soul's development at this time. You're being guided to educate yourself in some way. Learn something new. Maybe learn about narcissistic abuse, or learn about a passion that you've been wanting to pursue. Educate yourself. I've been educating myself on some things as well. I will take that note, Spirit. You could be 43. You could be thinking about going back to school at 43. Congratulations. You're never too old to educate yourself. Intuition, baby. You are learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing. Beautiful. For some of you, that is the problem. You know your intuition is guiding you in a direction. Your intuition has always been nudging you about a certain thing or a certain person, and you don't always follow it. It's difficult. It is. It takes a lot to be able to just start following your intuition. But I promise you, if you start working off your gut, not what other people think, don't ask anybody for their opinion, listen to what your intuition's telling you and make moves off of it, you will never be led astray. You really will not, Scorpio. You are blessed with a very strong intuition. Number 23, restlessness here. Find a way to calm the waters of your mind. For some of you, you're just in your mind going round and round. You're very restless. Your vibration's off. So you're not listening to your intuition. It's hard to listen to your intuition when vibrationally you're in a low place, or when you're just, things are really chaotic. And as I say every day, sit for 10 minutes and breathe. In through your nose to the count of 4, hold to 4, out to 4. Just do that 5-10 minutes a day. Let the thoughts come, let them go. Start learning how to control your thoughts, because being restless all the time, it's, oh my gosh, I would not wish that on anybody. That constant ruminating thought, the feelings of just that heaviness. I've been there. I have, y'all. And it is just miserable. It can start making you feel sick. It really can. If you're in that kind of mindset, please try to see yourself out of it. You're not doing yourself any favors by ruminating on the past, thinking about what you could have, should have, would have done, thinking about what you wish would have happened, or whatever the case is. But it's not helping the matter any, Scorpio. So stay here in the present moment. Start learning how to bring your focus to the present moment. Number 61, support team. 2 minds are better than 1. 3 minds are better than 2. And 4 minds, you're unstoppable. For some of you, you have a lot of support around you, or you're being guided to reach out for support. Your guides are with you, though. Your guides are giving you messages all the time. And number 41, power struggle. You may be involved in a power struggle between 2 or more people. For some of you, there's 3 to 4 people involved in some situation in your life. There's you, your lover, your mom, their dad, whatever the case is, adult children, third party, there's this, there's that, and there's power struggles going on. For some of you, you're in an energetic power struggle with somebody. A lot of the times, even if you're not verbally in power struggles, if you're embodying a masculine energy and so are they, for an example, you both will push on one another. Even if you're dating the same sex, at all times. When in a relationship, if you want it to be healthy, one person needs to fall into a feminine energy and one needs to fall into masculine, and we will switch back and forth. But if you're always wanting to call the shots and they're always wanting to call the shots and nobody's sitting back in a feminine energy, you can begin to have a energetic power struggle. So for some of you, that is what's happening right now in your life. You're in a power struggle with your mother or a lover. Both of you are embodying a masculine or a feminine energy. For some of you, the power struggle is you're both in a feminine energy of not reaching out and not pursuing any goals towards one another. I surrender to the flow. The divine is asking you to get into the present moment. Here, Cancer energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or a Cancer could be big to you today. You could have an interaction with a Cancer. You're being guided, though, Scorpio, to get in the flow. Being in a flow state means I live right here in the present moment. I enjoy every day to its fullest. I am focused on what I am doing right here, right now. I'm not thinking about what I did yesterday or fearing what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm in the flow, and I'll tell y'all, it has been life-changing and saving for me. It really has. It took a lot for me to get here, and now that I hate being out of it. If I start to ruminate, or because everybody's, we're all human here, I hate it. I will work hard to get back into a flow state. You will not be disappointed if you work on coming to the present right now, Scorp, with you having this restless mindset. I transform through my shadow Pluto energy, standing here in your own energy, Scorpio. But you're being guided here to transform from shadow self behavior, transform from those mistakes. Don't allow them to hold you back and paralyze you. Your future does not have to, your past does not have to indicate your future if you start making changes now. I am guided by my intuition, Pisces, but again, about intuition. The divine is giving you messages here, trying to get you to listen to your intuition about a situation or about your life or about following some passion that you have, some good idea that you have, but you haven't took any steps in that direction yet. Tell me about what this is. And unfortunately, because your mind's so restless, you're not listening to your intuition. Yeah, you're thinking with all emotion opposed to using your mind and your heart. Queen of Swords in reverse. You're thinking here with emotion. You're overly emotional right now. You're feeling a little bitter and a little angry, and it's messing up your connection to your intuition. Seven of Wands energy here in the Four of Swords. You are being guided to heal, to rest, to recover, to not worry about dating right now. Don't worry about making big changes in your life right now. Worry about getting out of this restless mind and getting in the flow. And then you'll be able to start listening to your intuition and moving forward with ease and determination here. Seven of Wands. For some of you, you're determined to move on from a person or a situation. You're determined to get out of this restless mindset. You've been educating yourself. You've been trying to learn more. And you've been trying to get into the flow state. And I applaud you. It takes time. It takes effort. But it takes a lot of effort to hate and to ruminate and to think about what could have been, what should have been. That's all really exhausting. So use all that energy on coming to the present moment and having a healthier mindset is all I'm saying. Moving on here to money today. Spirit, tell me, what is the message for in money? Oh, we have a small increase. Valuable info, an honest assessment, fresh start here, steady work and career building. You seem to be about to have some small increase, or you're being really honest with yourself about your financial status, good or bad. I've had to be incredibly honest with myself. My credit, I'm trying desperately to work on my credit. There was a time where I was losing things so fast I couldn't keep my head straight, and I certainly did not have enough money to pay for it. So, I was getting judgment after judgment, and this was happening, and everything snowballed when I lost my business. But I was responsible for some of those things. I could have made way better decisions after my business ended, but I didn't. And I sat back and allowed my life to fall apart. I'm not going to lie. I was in a very bad, low place. And I had to be honest with myself. For some of you, you're being guided to be honest with yourself about where you are financially. Most likely you're the reason you're where you are, Scorpio. If you don't have enough money, or things aren't great, or you're unemployed, what is it? What is the honest truth about your financial situation right now? You have a small increase coming in, some really valuable information about a new job or about a promotion, or you wanting to go back to school here. It will help you make and earn more money. You're getting your ambition back, baby, manifesting money. You're getting, if you have your own business, your visibility is high right now. You're authentic in what you do, and you're about to get your hustle back, but you've been emotionally spending, and you've been in this place of being over emotional. So it's affecting your finances as well. The divine is asking you to perhaps speak to somebody, a therapist or a financial advisor, if you are struggling with money or spending too much money to try to make yourself feel better. Been there too. Trust me, I have. You just end up, you get that shopper's high, and then you just have a bunch of shit that you don't need, and you're still over emotional and not in a great place. I've been here. But if that's what you're doing, Scorp, be honest with yourself. There is financial relief coming. For some of you, you have some really helpful people around you, some really big offer about to come in. You could take a supportive role as an assistant or as a caregiver. For some of you, you're growing and you're maturing, and you're about to start being very honest with yourself about how much you spend or where you are now financially. That alone is going to help you start bringing in more money and raising your vibration. Now, I pulled us one of these wealth code cards, and I pulled it just before because they're not numbered, and I didn't want to have to sit and look through the book. But we pulled the Sage. The truth will set me free. Spiritual wealth, intuitive, inspired, devoted, self-reflective, truth-seeking, emotionally intelligent, truthful, and charitable. This is, you see this, Scorpio? We've been speaking about your intuition here. Your intuition can change your life when it comes to your finances, because you're being guided here to do something. You intuitively feel a nudge to get out here and pursue something. The Sage is a wise, spiritual, and highly intelligent guide who is connected to the deeper meaning in life, in the world at large. As a sage, you are in tune with your inner workings of the universe and devoted to the truth and freedom for all. You are gifted with a brilliant consciousness and see the big picture and abundant possibilities for yourself, others, and the world. You are an eternal student of the highest knowledge and believe that to know is to grow. Others seek you out for both your knowledge and your wisdom. You simplify and clarify complex situations so that business projects, relationships, and lives can be propelled in motion. It looks to me like Spirit is saying, Scorpio, you are so wise. As I said, your intuition, you've been blessed with a very strong intuition, and it can change your life here financially if you start listening to it, if you start pursuing your passions. Tell me about this. It's going to take patience, I love it, and soul searching. But baby, 6 of Wands here, Scorpio, a glorious win. It will take patience to succeed. Spirit is asking you to soul search right now. What is it that you enjoy? What is it that you enjoy doing? If you are not making money from that, how can you make money doing what you enjoy, Scorp? For some of you, it's a complete change in your career. You want to do something completely different than what you are doing, or you want to go back to school. Pursue your passions, my love. Just balance yourself out here and listen to your intuition, is what Spirit is saying. I am guided by my intuition. You may want to say that affirmation to yourself a few times this week. We're moving on to love. I believe in us, guys. I believe in us. It's when I first started meditating on the energy, I started hearing TNT. TNT. It's a dynamite. It could be AC/DC. I don't know. Something fight. TNT. And it's like, hey, you may have just heard that song. I don't know, guys. You may have just heard that song. You may hear that song, but I can hear it strong. It's like a power load. I don't know. I don't know if that's what they say. Something like that. Watch me explode. I feel like there's a situation that's about to explode. You're in a power struggle with. I feel like you're not listening to your intuition, and the divine is trying to guide you in a different direction here, asking you to let go of the things that are no longer serving you, including a toxic relationship. For some of you, you're trying. You really are, and that's all you can do is try. But I feel like a situation could really explode here. So I want you to be mindful of your actions towards this person over the course of the next week, because you are in a power struggle. It can get really ugly if that is the person you're in a power struggle with. Tell me, Spirit, what is the overall energy in love for Scorpio? Stories. Here's what they want. Spins their own version. Thinking alike. Want the same things. Get along great. Can be a lasting love. You seem to have some intuitive communication going on with somebody. When things are good, you all think alike. You want the same things. You vibe right. You're vibing together very, very well when things are good. But this person seems to be burying stories in their mind. They hear what they want to hear. They spin their own version. They tell you what you want to hear at times. But unfortunately, that's not always the truth. Yeah, they're chaotic. They're all over the place. They can't make a decision. This person, you could work with them. They're not reliable. Booty calling by. Doesn't want to go out. Works all the time. This person could just come in, have sex with you, and run. They may not even stay and hold you anymore. For some of you, this was a friends with benefits that you really, were in love with this person. Tangled. Unable to free yourself from a sticky situation. Taking a step back helps you see clearly. You see, I feel a lot of you have been tangled up with this chaotic person that doesn't know what they want. They're not reliable. They could be really focused on money right now. If emotional needs aren't being met, it's time to reassess. Touch is important too. So this person here is not meeting your emotional needs. They're coming in and booty calling you and running right back out the door, or you feel like that's what they're out here doing. They're really materialistic. They're really focused on how they look, how much money they make, how successful they are. A long road. You have a long way to go before you find what you want, but the journey helps you grow, Scorpio. It feels to me like you all have been on this roller coaster with this person for many years, on and off, back and forth. Sometimes you're together, sometimes it's just casual friends with benefits, other times it's this, and it's been a long road. And if you continue down this road, it's going to be even longer. And the divine is asking you to come up with an exit plan. Someone wants out, but they aren't making a move yet. Be prepared for sudden change. Somebody here may have left. They may have came up with an exit plan and left you, Scorpio. Or you're being guided to find your way out of this relationship, or find your way out of feeling bound to this person. What do they want to say, Spirit? They're really chaotic and all over the place. They can't make a decision. The way we trigger each other felt too painful, and I didn't understand at the time. I think about you all the time. It sometimes borders on obsession. I don't want to keep doing that, so I try to push thoughts of you away. Most of the time, it doesn't work. This person's all up in their head, making up stories, making things up. I feel guided to use another deck of tarot. This is somebody here who is always making up stories. If they feel like you're doing something, then you must be out here doing that. Or if they feel like, oh, this could never work, then that's it. That's what they feel. They're making stories up in their mind, thinking about you all the time, but they don't know what they want. So they are keeping you for sex until they figure it out, or that's what they want to do. Tell me about Tangled, please. You're looking at all the time, energy, and effort that was spent in this connection. Maybe you were together for 15 years. Maybe you were together for years. And it's very, very slow, but you're actually moving away from this person. Congratulations, because karmically this is due to close out. There's been a completion. You've learned the lessons that were needed to be learned. You're being guided to heal here in the Four of Swords energy, Scorpio. Retreat for a while. The more you heal, the clearer you will see this relationship, and maybe you will always love them. But spiritual evolution is understanding that loving somebody who is toxic for you, that doesn't treat you well or give you what you deserve or desire, does not mean you stay. It means you wish them well and you will always love them, but you gotta love yourself first. And I feel like some of you are coming to that conclusion. Tell me why this person is all over the place. Why can't they make a decision? First of all, for some of you, they could overindulge. Secondly, they want to look like they're winning. They want to save their reputation. They want to make sure here that they don't look a certain way. For some of you, this person is with a third party that they were married to, that they have went back to, or you could have been having an affair. King of Pentacles is typically a person who is committed. They don't want to look like they're a cheater and a liar. They don't want to look like they have done anything wrong. They could overindulge a lot, and they're really chaotic, trying to balance themselves out here. This could be a Sag or a fixed sign. Tell me, Spirit, what are the stories that they tell themselves? Six of Pentacles here, strength. This person is making head over heart decisions. They're telling themselves that, they need to block you out, or they need to, I don't know, this person could have actually blocked you because they started making stories up that you were maybe seeing somebody, or they think you're cheating, or they think you're always up to something. They seem to have a very sharp tongue. This person tells themselves what they want to hear. If they've done something, they spin it in their mind to believe whatever they want to believe. Let's say you found something on this person's phone. Well, it's not about you finding messages on their phone. It's about, how dare you look at this person's phone? How dare you? So they start spinning things like you're the issue. It becomes about your reaction, not about what they've done. They gaslight. But the difference is with this person is they believe their self. They start to actually believe the stories that they tell their self. This person wants to see things the way they want to see it. And most of the time, it's not even reality. Oh boy, this could be a Leo or an air sign. You feel like home to me. I'm frustrated with myself. I want to take our relationship to the next level. I don't want to be in separation, but I can't seem to get myself out of my head and make a decision. This person's frustrated with their mindset. They're frustrated with their self, that they can't seem to make a decision. They can't seem to decide what they want or who they want to be with. One minute I feel this person could want to be single. The next minute maybe they want to be with a third party. The next minute they want to come on back because you feel like home to them. For some of you, you're still in the middle of this, but it's just a friends with benefits, and you know that there is somebody else that this person is involved with. Tell me about this. You could work with this person and have to see them every day at work, and it's so difficult to break away. You are being guided to do that, though, to detoxify the negativity, self-improve here. Look, anxiety. This person's resistant to change. They're terrified. They're terrified to change. They're terrified to give up their other options, too. God forbid, what if they had to be alone? What if it didn't work out with you, Scorpio? This person can't be alone. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's sad. They seem to have high anxiety. This is somebody who's really resistant to change. They're very anxious. They tell themselves stories. They really need to heal. They could drink too much. Attachment, obsession, embarrassment. There could have been something that they did to embarrass you. There's hidden aspects of their self they're afraid for you to see. And sexual confusion or repression. For some of you, you could have been dealing with somebody who had feelings for the same sex and was afraid to be who they were. That's for a small percentage. For others, this person is out here having sexual connections, booty calls with other people because they don't know what they want. So they think that they can just fuck you away, I guess. Some people think that. They think that they can just go out and meet a bunch of people and that will make them not love you anymore. But that's so far from the truth. This is somebody who has hidden aspects of their self. There could be something, they could have some kink that they've hid from you, or they hide from everybody and they're embarrassed of it. There's something about this person and hidden parts of their self that they're afraid to show you. There is a lot of attraction. There's a lot of sexual arousement, but this person is like drinking poison, Scorpio, like drinking poison for you. They seem to be anxious and afraid to make a decision. They don't know what they want. They're making up all sorts of things in their mind. They're not contacting you, or they are, and then they're falling off and then coming in, then leaving. It's because they don't know what they want. They're scared and anxious. I really wish you the very best here. I feel like this person needs to make a decision. And until then, I think that you're just going to stay in this loop, having this power struggle with them. Spirit, tell me, what is the guardian angel message for my babes today? These cards, guys. Star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover that you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through an explosion of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget, you are truly a shining star. Scorpio, Spirit's asking you once again to get in the flow. Listen to your intuition, sweetheart, about this person. Listen to the nudges that you're getting to perhaps break away and allow this to end. For some of you, this is a situation where this person will never be able to be in a healthy relationship until they get out of this mindset or stop being afraid to be who they are and live out loud. But that doesn't mean you do. You can follow your passions. You can follow the things that you enjoy. You can live your best life and allow this relationship to help you grow and heal and deal with inner child issues and deal with the things you haven't wanted to deal with. I feel like for some of you, it's important that you get an exit plan. This person could be very toxic and abusive. And if that is the case, please try to see yourself out. I hope everybody has the most beautiful and blessed Thursday ever. Gonna be the best Thursday ever. We're gonna have the best Thursday ever. Scorpio, tell yourself right now, today is the best day of my life. Love and light.